Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Today I want to talk about handling being laid off. What to do when you get laid off, what I did, how I handled it, what happened. So, yep. Suddenly, work slowed down. There were signs. Other people got laid off. I'm a lead installer, so I was able to last longer. I don't know. Basically, that guy in this company who does all the solar insulation on the roofs, while the other electricians installed the meter and the pipes, connects it to the inverter, or connect the inverter to the meter, blah, 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 blah. The electrician does everything on the ground while I focus on the roof. I'm the one that measures the roof, or, does the layout, start the layout, puts the footings, do the rails, put on all the electronics, wire manage, and then finally put the solar panels on it. So I do everything on the roof. Anyways, yeah, people started getting laid off. There were signs. I basically made the decision to hold on and stick around with this company, which, I think is worth it because I have been with them for 3 years. It's about to be 3 years in 2 weeks. Yeah, I just held on, and I make about 100K. About 100K. Basically, yeah. Suddenly there's no work. We got laid off. I asked for a layoff letter for proof. Then I started looking for work. Not really. I didn't really try for the first 2 weeks. Then I applied for unemployment when I didn't get the results that I thought I was going to get in those first 2 weeks. So I did receive my unemployment benefits. It took some time to get it, but not longer than people think. It depends on the circumstances. I don't know. Anyways, I did a lot of stuff personally. We got to break your vices. You got to stop your habits, ordering out, smoking, drinking, whatever you do. I cut down on smoking marijuana. I cut down on spending. I basically sharpened my groceries. I started buying more meat, more water, eggs. Started making your own sandwiches type stuff. I adjusted myself. I organized myself. Organized all my tools, threw away stuff that I don't need. And as you can see, I'm in the basement, so I organized the basement. We have a shed. We have a little garage / shed. I organized that. Now I can basically park my car in there. Just real quick. Just into my house. Just my grandmother's house. I'm helping them out while they help me out, because I did have my own place, but stuff was happening and I was upgrading, so it was time to go. So I'm here, I'm helping. Anyways, I basically got more organized, and you got rid of stuff that you don't need. And now I don't, when I come home, it's all nice and organized, Go through all your paperworks. double check your statement, check your banking statement, see where all your money's going, make some adjustments. Another thing I did, as I applied for jobs, and right now it's October 25th, 2024. So it's election season, and a lot has happened this month. The port strikes, all kinds of stuff. So it's hard to get a job because of the port strikes, the hurricane, all sorts of other stuff. So everybody's holding on to their money, according from what I'm seeing and what I'm hearing. Said they're hiring, but they're not really hiring. Maybe they're being really specific. They're trying to get a very specific individual. So, whatever. I do side work personally, so what I did to get more side work was I post myself on Craigslist, I post myself on LinkedIn, because as a construction worker, you got to take pictures to verify your installation. And oftentimes that's what people do nowadays with social media. We take selfies, we all take pictures. So that's what I do on my job. I would get the pictures from the app that this company uses to upload your work reports. So I would go on those apps and get those photos of the job that I was responsible for. I would organize them in files on my laptop, organize them all. I did over 100 houses. I did over 100 residential installs. I didn't even know until I organized it all. The job that I was responsible for, not the job that I've been on with other people, the job that I was in charge of. Those are the pictures that you get. You organize them all. Doing karate. You organize your pictures and you upload them on these websites. LinkedIn is pretty good. I'm probably going to start using Instagram. You could use Instagram, other apps, but what I use as a professional, I guess you could say professional, is Craigslist, LinkedIn, and maybe Instagram to promote yourself and your work. You could do this if you're a mechanic. A lot of stuff. So I would do that and upload them. Do some hashtags. I would tag manufacturers / companies, because I'm a solar installer, so we have manufacturers that produces these equipments and hardwares / materials that we use on the job. So I would tag those people. They would like it. I've had a few people contact me, some potential gigs, some scammers. So it's easy to weed out the scammers, because as a professional, I'm dealing with management every single day. I'm dealing with the customers every single day. So what you know what's legit and what's not. So if someone called you and they say, "Hey, can you do the job for me?" and you're like, "All right, are you available for a walkthrough?" And they're like, "Oh no, I'm overseas. I could send you the money right now." That's a scam. Like, all right, listen, I don't even know what the job looked like, and you're trying to pay me right now. Like, that's a scam. So that's what I do. And yeah, man, I started getting some more gigs. So I got some gigs going, and I'm making enough money to stay afloat. And I wrote a thank you letter to my current employer. I'm still on the books with them, even though I'm laid off. I'm still on the books. I'm getting my benefits. We have work here and there, but it's not enough. It's not 40 hours, It's not 40 hours. The laundry machine going. But I'm still on the books. And after a month, I wrote them a thank you letter on October 1st. Holy shit, dude. It's actually been 2 months, almost 2 months of being laid off. But no, really, yeah, I was laid off for about a month. We didn't really have work. And then after I wrote him the thank you letter, he responded, he thanked me too, and basically told me to just hang on. You know, if you want to come into the warehouse, help organize, that'd be nice. So that's what I would do to get some hours. And there's still regular gig that we have, you know, the regular installs on residential or commercial. And that's another thing I want to add. There's not a lot of residential jobs because of the economy, the upcoming election, and the current state of the world. You know, I would hold on to my money too and be specific on what I get. But I went on a live recently and I said this, and I want to say it again because somebody, like another person after I said what I said on that live, came on and said that I was lazy. Like he's not getting a job because he's lazy. What I said was, if homeowners can't afford, you know, if homeowners can't afford construction services, then I can't, you know, people like me can't operate. So what happens is you get more commercial work if you get the bids / gig, client, whatever. Now, this company, we have commercial job, but they're done. They're in the final phase, one of them. And they're scheduled, you know, it's not like we can just go there tomorrow and get started. We can't. Like, we gotta wait for the permit to get approved and material to show up, stuff like that. No, everything's on hold. It really sucks. So if homeowners can't afford it, we can't work. And the reason why there's not a lot of commercial work is because we're fucking waiting. So people get laid off. That's what happens. Doesn't mean I'm lazy, you know what I mean? Oh no, he can't find work because he's lazy. Okay, if that's happening to my company, imagine all these other businesses. So these are some of the things that I did that ended up happening, that happened on my end, what I see, what I suggest, I want to say. So if you're a construction worker like me, yeah, you gotta promote yourself. Become a licensed electrician or a carpenter or mechanic, whatever you are. Get your certificates, get your license, and eventually open your own business. Now, I don't know too much about that, but just recently, one of the side gig that I have with another solar contractor who he's like a salesperson. He has his own company. So what happened is this guy gets clients, but he doesn't have the installers. So he would sub the company that I work for. It's a team of electricians. So he gets the job, but he needs the installer. So he would sub this company, my company, well, the company that I work with. He would sub them out. He would see me work and offer me gigs. So that's how I know him. And basically recently what happened is he suggested that I become an LLC. So that's what happens when you know, make adjustments and you network and you are efficient and you're serious. So what else? I think that's all I got right now. That's pretty much how to handle a layoff. I mean, you hold on, you make adjustments, change your diet. I mean, I'm probably gonna make another video right after this one about adjusting and changing your diet, because A lot of people order out. A lot of people don't know what they're eating. They don't read the ingredients in the product that you buy. You're spending $10 on fast food when $10 could have got you a couple pound of chicken at the grocery stores. So even though it's convenient or whatever, it's probably better if you do that. But that's what I did. Cut your vices, promote yourself, network, maybe write a thank you letter, reach out to your coworkers, see what's going on. You don't have to go work with them. That's not what I'm saying, but it's more like to network. So when you eventually make, when you promote yourself on these websites, whatever one you're going to use, you could probably tag them or add them or, yeah. So I'm not really laid off or unemployed, and I don't want to, I can't. It's really weird. It's kind of weird. It's weird. So that's how I handled it. I'm still making money to pay my bills. At least I have a car payment, some debt, and I'm trying to help out this house. I buy a lot of groceries for this house, so I try to help out. So I make just enough money to pay my bills, but I'm not making progress. Oh, yeah. Another thing is maintain your vehicle. That's what I did immediately. As soon as I got that official layoff letter, I changed my tires and my brakes. I spent $2,000 on it, $2,000. You should be able to do that if this happened to you. And if you're not able to, time for you to adjust, like I said in this whole video. So make some adjustments, get organized, cut your vices, promote yourself, and communicate. That's all I got. Thank you for watching. Leave a comment. See y'all later, man.